Hey, good morning, Echo Army. Good morning to everybody everywhere else that's watching this today. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I just want to say good morning. It's Monday. It's my big day today. Um, Today is my brain MRI to finally get some answers for everything that's going on and everything that's wrong with me. Well, hopefully there's some answers coming to see what's wrong with me, that is. Um, They're going to be putting me in the tube, so to speak, to see if I have MS, to see what kind of answers are going wrong with my brain. Um, yeah, I've been having a lot of issues with my nerves lately, my nerve endings, I should say. My legs have been going numb a lot lately, where I have no feeling at all in my extremities, my hands. I have severe carpal tunnel in my left hand, where my fingers and everything go numb quite a bit in my hand, where my hand will lock up, where I have to physically pry my hand apart, and those days suck. I have to run underneath hot water and physically pry them apart. My right hand is a mild carpal tunnel, which I have to wear a brace that goes all the way down to my forearm, which makes it really hard to sleep sometimes because it's really uncomfortable, but I do it so it doesn't get any worse than what it is. Bottom of my feet are numb almost all the time. Um, I wake up, my left side of my body is usually numb or in pain. I went to a physical therapist last week and I found out that my deflection in my back is all screwed up. I have too much deflection in the top half of my back and not enough in my lower back, which is causing like a triangle, so to speak, in the middle, which is causing me a lot of pain. It's obviously made it really hard for me to work. And then when I was there at that appointment on, I think it was Wednesday, my job decided to call me and tell me that they no longer needed my services, which sucked because I was out of work on a doctor's leave. They told me I shouldn't be working as it is because of all the issues I'm having, because I'm having issues doing many things as of right now. Walking is difficult sometimes, not all the time. I can't lift things over 30, 40 pounds. It's really difficult for me. Going up steps sometimes is difficult, just standing because my legs go numb. Just a lot of issues. Found out my dominant side, which is my right side, is shifted. So it's like shifted up because all my muscles are pulling. The physical therapist told me that my right side is so bad that my muscles are pulling my neck down toward my right shoulder, so my neck is pulling. So I'm trying to compensate hard to pull my neck to my left side, which is causing a lot of pain and migraine issues. So that sucks. But I'm trying to stay positive through everything that's going on. Just one of those things, this is like day one. Count this as day one of of many. I'm just really hoping today that I get answers, and I'm pretty sure I won't get answers today about the whole MS thing, but hopefully today that's not MS. But then that leaves so many unanswered questions. What could it be? Um, Obviously the doctors don't want me to work, which is not helping me at all, because if I can't work, can't do many jobs, what am I supposed to do for money? What am I supposed to do to support my kids? What am I supposed to do to support myself and pay the bills? And it's just really difficult for me. And I'm the type of person who wants to work, who wants to support myself, and I'm a prideful person. I rather do things on my own, and it's it's a hard pill for me to swallow to not be able to do this myself. I'm always trying to stay positive and see the brighter things. There's always people out there that have it worse than you do. There's always people in the world that have more issues than you do, and it's really hard when you go to the doctor and you tell them your issues, and they're reading your background and last decade, and they see that you've suffered blackout migraines for 2 years, and you've had migraine issues for so long, and all the back issues and back trauma you've suffered, and the ongoing issues with your hands and your legs, and the fact that you have the nerve issues, the nerve problems, and it's just getting worse and worse, especially the last couple of months. And the signs are just pointing towards something that is bad. And then they have to throw that word out, and they shouldn't do that. They should say, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a brain MRI and see, and we're going to eliminate some issues instead of saying, here's the issue. Instead of saying, here, you might have MS, and then a week later do the brain MRI, and then you're sitting and stewing for a week, and you're thinking, worst case scenario, you might have MS, and then what's going to happen? And it sucks. I went from a job, I worked in a call center, and my back issues were bad there too, and I was just sitting in the chair taking phone calls, and it was still bad. My legs would fall asleep, my hands would go numb, and then I transitioned from that to a physical job, and it just got worse. It just ramped up. Walking into work one day, 2 weeks ago, I got out of bed. I couldn't move my leg. I had to physically lift my leg over my bed. Had no feeling. I couldn't feel anything from my hip down. And finally got to move. Got dressed for work. Basically pulled my leg and got about a quarter way into work, and then I fell, and just everything just went downhill from there. And it really sucks that my employer decided to fire me when I'm on a doctor's excuse. It's not like I wanted to not work. I want to work. I pushed through for 2 weeks in a lot of pain, suffering through this because I need to work. I need to support myself. I need to be a working man to put a roof over my kids' head and my head, put food in our stomach, and be an integral part, into the whole system here. And it's really hard. It's difficult to do that when you're in more pain every day because you're working. It's just really hard to explain, and I don't know. And the next week, on the 20th, I go in for an EMG, which is what they do is they put needles in your hand, and they send electric pulses in there, and they see if how much damage the carpal tunnel has done. Since I had trigger finger and trigger thumb, like I told you, like the fingers lock up and they don't move. They want to see how bad that carpal tunnel is, and then that's surgery right there, and that's weeks off of work again. What am I going to do at that time? There's people in the group called the Revolution. They're helping me out with raffles and stuff, and because they're amazing people, and they're helping me. It's just I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet, and I was finally getting somewhere. They always say, you finally getting to that point where you're finally happy and finally getting to the point where you need to be, and everything gets swept out from underneath you, and you got to try to be happy, and you got to try to be got to keep moving, and then it's a lot of stress, and I'm talking to a lot of you guys out there, and you guys have been going through a lot of health issues yourself, a lot of bad times yourself, and it's I'm trying to be myself, and it's really hard, and it's just weighing on me. Then I'm taking out my frustrations on the people I shouldn't take it out on, and being short and being sarcastic and being an idiot, and there's no reason and no rhyme, no reason for it, and I'm just not. I'm trying really hard not to let it get to me, and I just say you go through the paces and hoping that today is a good day, and hoping today's brain scan comes back normal. But if it comes back normal, then what's the issue? Why is it happening? Why am I having all these issues? And if it's not one thing, how many things is it? How many different items are there? If is my back just totally messed up? Am I having hip issues? Am I having a lot of back issues? What's wrong with my legs? They told me I don't have pinched nerves. I don't have ruptured discs or anything. Is something wrong with my spine other than osteoarthritis? Is it worse than what they think it is? How many specialists do I have to see now? I'm already on a pretty good lineup of meds. I don't want to keep taking meds the rest of my life because I don't like pills. I rather do natural kind of things, and it sucks, but it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do to keep ourselves healthy, not just for ourselves but for the people that love us, and for our children. To keep going, we have to set a good example for them. So we got to hide our pain. We got to hide the what we suffer with, because we don't need them to see it. We don't need them to know what's going on, that we're failing, so to speak. We gotta make them believe everything is hunky-dory, so to speak. But sometimes the walls begin to crack, and when it gets to that point, we have to shut it down. We have to regress a little bit. Even the happiest people in the world have issues, and they have to break down and fall back into themselves to find that happy center, to find their center. Like I used to say back in the day, you got to find your center. You got to find that root of who you are as a person, to have that burst of light, to have that burst of sunshine again, to bring you back to who you truly are. And I'll get to that point again. I'm not going to be set back. My journey is always going forward. I'm not going to keep allowing this to defeat me, because I'm not going to be defeated by anything, and no issues. If it's MS, I'm not going to be defeated by it. Especially in the last decade and a half, the progression of the procedures that they can help curb the progression of the disease itself, and everything that it's not curable by any means, but they can make it tolerable for the people who have MS. And there's so many different levels of MS, and it could be just minor, but it makes me worried for my future. And I'm 36. I'm not getting any younger, and arthritis is one of those things that spread too, and with my family's health history and how bad it is, and just seeing how people in my family deteriorate pretty quickly, it worries me that with all my health issues so early right now in my life and the onset of, arthritis already, it just has me a little bit worried. So I'm trying really hard to keep everything on an even keel and just keep going and keep moving and keep trucking along and be that positive person and be that person that who I truly am, because I want everyone here at the Echo Army and everyone everywhere else where I'm going to post this to know that no matter what holds you back, no matter what wall comes in front of you, you can make it over it, make it around it, make it through it, because you are strong enough, because you are here for a reason. Today you woke up. Today is a good day. You are blessed to be here. You are here. You should be happy with that. No matter what's wrong with you, no matter what ails you, you are here for a reason. You just gotta believe in yourself and believe that there's something coming around the corner that's going to change your life. You just gotta find your moments and then just hit it. Keep your journey. Keep on this path and keep going. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Yesterday's in the past. Live in the moment. Tomorrow's just a possibility. That's why I keep telling you guys, tomorrow's just a possibility. So today is your day. Make it work for you. Make it definitely work for you. This is like one of my things I always hold in my pocket. It's weird. It's a trinket. It's a beer bottle opener, but to me it's a whole lot more, because I got this from a friend. He sent it to me, and it's meant it's one of those things that when I'm down and out, I hold in my hand and it helps me. So it's one of those things it holds some kind of power, It's a powerful it's a powerful thing. Same with this. It's just a patch. To normal people, it's just a patch, but to me, it holds something special. It's part of my everyday carry. It's something that it's special to me. Maybe just a Viking patch to you, but it's something to me that's special. Same with this Tipsy Turtle. Just a bottle opener to some of you guys, but it's part of my everyday carry and it's special to me. And it holds power, and it centers me a little bit. But every day, you have to find yourself again. You have to find your center. You have to find what you believe in, and you have to keep moving forward. You can't look back. You can't let what happened yesterday ruin what's going to happen today or tomorrow. You just have to keep believing in yourself. Believe that you are part of something bigger, that tomorrow is going to be a good day as long as you live today. As long as you live today positively. Just remember, you got to show the compassion that you want to, the compassion, love, kindness, and joy that you want to see in this world. There's so much hate, so much disbelief, and we just have to keep moving forward and believe in ourselves. So I just want to tell you guys how much I love you, how much I respect each and every one of you, and I want to thank you guys for being a part of my life and showing me all the kindness and love and compassion that you guys have showed me. You guys have been a big part of my life in the last year. You guys at the Revolution, you guys are amazing people. You guys have helped me through some very tough times. You guys Rhino Warriors, you guys are very special. John, I love you, man. You're like a brother to me. You guys at the Mad Viking Beard Club, you guys are amazing people too. You guys have a strong brotherhood over there. That's an amazing thing to see. You don't see that everywhere else. You guys, my home, Echo Army, pride. It's all about pride. We all band together, all of us, all these groups, everybody, all these families. We're all, we're unique. We're all unique. We're all beautiful people. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Keep bringing the brotherhoods back. Keep bringing the family feel back, because this is what we need. The world's just falling. The world feels like it's falling apart. But we keep bringing the family feel together. We keep showing the love and compassion, and the joy and kindness in the world, and we just keep doing what we got to do. We'll make it through anything, no matter if we're going through struggles of health, depression, financial woes, or anything. Anything is conquerable as long as we believe in ourselves and believe that we can do anything. Belief is a powerful thing. Belief is very powerful. Just remember, we're blessed to be here. Today is a blessing. Today is a true blessing. I want to thank you guys again. Thank you. As always, much love and respect. Have a good rest of your day. Love you guys.